Interesting summer for really both of you guys, and I guess a question to both of you. Maybe just kind of take us through your summer and how do you feel like things went and things you accomplished.
It was a really big summer getting to play for the national team. Team USA, it was a great honor going to Japan and try to represent our team, our national country. It's a big thing. And the experience in Tokyo and all those other places that we went to is just unreal. The pride and culture there was really, really, really cool.
Robbie?
Ryan, in this day and age, you show what you show as a freshman, and just about everybody in the country is gonna want you on their team. Pretty early in the process, you decided to stay here. What was it about Mississippi State, maybe the coaching staff, that you decided this is where you wanted to remain, you wanted to develop here?
I think this is the best place to play baseball. I think this is going to get whoever it is, not just me, but any other player, to get the most prepared for the next level, and I think that's what everyone wants at this level. Justin Parker is the best pitching coach I've ever been with, and many people can agree with that. And then along with the new coaching staff that we got, I've heard that just the reputation is amazing, and I want to be a part of it.
Tyler, I cut you off. You responded to that first question. I forgot it. Sorry.
Oh, can you repeat that for me?
Just kind of take us through your magical summer in the Cape.
Yeah. So I kind of went into the Cape off my sophomore year. It wasn't great. But I kind of went up there to kind of just reset, get back to what I know I can do, and just build up my confidence for this upcoming year. And I think kind of just being up in the summer, it was kind of just like laid low and kind of relaxed. And I think that really helped me kind of find myself again and kind of just have the summer that I had.
Kind of quick follow-up too. You've been here as a visitor.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like being here as a Diamond Dog?
It's a lot better. I know the opposing bullpen pretty well, but being able to be like in the locker room around all the guys, coaches, it's a lot better of an experience.
Sam?
Tyler, Coach Parker was just telling us about your relationship with him and how far back it goes. Why was it that you wanted to come here and reunite with him, and how big a part of that was that in your decision?
Yeah, so I talked to him when he was at Indiana. And he was a pretty big factor in my recruiting process out of high school. And then whenever I was about to go to Carolina for my freshman year and he left, it was upsetting to me because him and I had a really good relationship. I know what he can do to pitchers. He's proven it. But kind of going into the portal, I always had that in the back of my head, like he's going to be a number one option for me just because of the relationship and what he does with his pitchers. And as soon as he reached out, it maybe took a week. Him and I just talked about just the process, how it's going, and came to a conclusion that State's the place that I need to be at.
Robbie?
When you're having a season or a summer like you did in the Cape, there's a lot of conversation online about where you would fit best. Where would you feel most comfortable, you think?
Are you talking like role-wise?
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I feel like I've always been a starter at heart, coming out of high school and a lot of my freshman year. I know in the Cape I did a lot of relieving. I was always asking to get starts, and it kind of just never came about. But being here, my main goal is to start or just help the team in any way possible, but I'd like to start while I'm here.
Steve?
Ryan, you and Charlie both kind of came in together and had some meaningful innings last year. Getting both of you guys back and having the opportunity to build that relationship, what's it been like kind of experiencing that together?
It's been great. He's actually my roommate this year. So we have a great relationship, not with also Duke Stone. I think he's gonna be a big part of this year also. So I think we got a lot of really good returners, and just that experience that we got last year is just gonna be a big role into this year also.
Robbie?
Ryan, what's impressed you about some of these freshmen that have come in? They're doing the same thing that you did last year. When you look at Jack Bauer and Parker Rhodes and some of those guys, what's been really impressive about them?
Yeah, I think it's a really good freshman class. I think that they're probably a step ahead of what we were last year. I think that they've adjusted to coming into college really nicely, and I'm excited to see what happens.
Have you seen a guy throw 103 before, like Jack?
Yeah, no. Definitely not as a freshman.
See.
Tyler, talk about having knowledge of this league. There's a huge advantage just having that year of experience. With your knowledge of the league, and along those lines about trying to start, how confident do you feel in just having a major role in this team, knowing what it takes?
Yeah, I think I have a little bit of a plus side just because I've been in the SEC for 2 years. But I mean, everyone knows that the SEC it's the hardest conference in the country. But I think especially with this summer and how it went, I have plenty of confidence in my ability to do whatever I need to do.